there, everybody. Welcome back to church this morning. I am so excited to see you guys again. We have some super fun things coming up, so stick around. Small group Sam here. I am so glad you guys were able to join me in my group this morning. We have a super fun activity to do together. Take a minute to grab what you need if you have to. We are going to start with just a regular old tissue. Fold it in half, and then we're going to fold it in thirds. Perfect. Take a marker, let's use this blue one, and you are just going to mark a straight line across the top and then another straight line across the other side. Let's do it. Awesome. Make sure your line is nice and thick. Go ahead, dip it in. There you have it. The ink will creep up the tissue and completely change the way that it looks. So just like in this simple little experiment, a little bit of water and a simple line on a piece of tissue could completely transform the way that that tissue looked. Knowing Jesus and knowing his story helps us to understand that Jesus came for everyone and completely transforms the way that we see people. It helps us to see them in a more kind and loving way, to stand up for the people around us, and to be more like Jesus. So keep that in mind as we move on to our next activity. Stay tuned. Here's what you're gonna need. Some food coloring. Any colors you got around are totally fine. Next, you'll need some cotton swabs, dish soap, some milk, and of course, a bowl to do our activity in. First, you are going to take your milk and go ahead and pour it into your bowl. And we can start with our food coloring. Boom, looks good. Make sure as you're dropping them in, you have nice spaced out dots to get the best result. Keeping them nice and spaced out. And perfect. Once you have all your food coloring dots in the milk, you can take one of your cotton swabs, take your dish soap, and you are going to coat the end of the cotton swab in dish soap. Make sure it's nice and coated, nice and covered. Just drip it on there. Ooh, not onto the counter like I just did. And now for what? Whoa, I could do this all day. This is so cool. Ooh, let's try mixing it together. Let's see what happens. Oh man, that's even cooler now. What? All those dots changing shapes and patterns. This was so cool, you guys. Thanks for joining me. Now head on over to our second video for the day and check out our story. See you later.